It's time for Top That Trade. Our stars today are Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and Alan Nuckman, an options trading pro. Here we go, guys, with round number one. Shocker, the Chevy Bolt is going to beat Tesla to market with a mass market, low-cost electric car. What's the better buy, GM or Tesla?
Ta-da!
I like GM. GM's been trading between 28 and 32. That target's 36. The numbers are amazing here. It's got a PE of 4%. It's got a yield of 5%. I'm not saying don't get into Tesla. I'm not going to fade, Elon Musk, but I like the upside potential in GM, and this is the kind of thing that can give it a spark, a la Apple.
I would say I like GM as well, and I like Tesla. Full disclosure, I own Tesla. But you know what? I'll tell you what, GM, I mean, it's about time they came out with a car. How many years have they been trying to come out with an electric car? I think like 30 years before Tesla was even in business.
And me.
And they run that company like Ellen plays board games. When they're bankrupt, they throw their pieces up in the air and get to start over again. I mean,
All right, and
I like GM. I like the dividend.
It's made in Michigan.
Made in Michigan.
It's going to
I
have
like Michigan.
amazing features. They're going to come out before
Amazing
the Tesla
features.
mass market car.
I like it. I think it's going to be a big sell.
There's
you know what? Where you have low gas.
283 miles range, which is going to be greater than the...
It's great, and I know people are going to buy it because it's hot and they want to try it, but gas prices are low. Are we going to see a movement to that? How much more is this car going to cost in your average car?
I don't think it's about gas anymore. I don't think it's about gas anymore.
You don't think it's about gas?
I think it's
about
mental.
coolness?
I think it's mental.
It could be.
On to round number two, Vixplosion. Careful what you wish for, traders. So, what's next? Is this the calm before the storm?
No, I think volatility is back. Alan predicted it, but it wasn't a really bold prediction. I mean, it was like, watch it.
I said eventually there's going to be a big
move again.
But now I'm saying there's going to be a contraction.
Really?
All right, we've seen this before. You ever see the game Whack-A-Mole?
Yeah.
All right, so the volatility popped. Now we've seen over the last 5 years, every time it pops, it gets whacked back down. So 16 is a very important level here. That was the upside pivot point, and now if it gets back below that, we're seeing a series of lower highs and higher lows in the S&P.
But it's an election year. Remember the last election years, we got closer to the election. The VIX just went wild, 4 years ago. So we could see this volatility go up. We have a lot of uncertainty with the Federal Reserve, a lot of politicizing of the Federal Reserve with Donald Trump saying that rates are going to stay low till the end of the year because Obama wants them
until he fires somebody.
Until he fires somebody. So it's going to be very interesting.
Looking at the S&P, this is how a bottom gets put in. I'm not saying the bottom is in, but this is how a bottom gets put in. The market came back to that 2120, which was the old breakout back in July. So, also, Mr. Mark Faber, it's kind of like you, doom and gloom and boom guy.
I am far from doom and gloom and boom. Come on, I'm not even close to that guy.
I don't know. This is the only thing that scares me about my optimism. He predicts the Dow 100,000.
Why?
He says that if there's socialism and communism, that the Dow will go to 100,000.
Well, at least Mr. Doom, Gloom, and Bloom is on the same side with Alan, who is kind of a doom and gloomy guy.
Oh, I thought you were
about socialism. There you go.
Here we go with round number three, Pasta Pass. Olive Garden is selling 21,000 passes for unlimited pasta. What restaurant stock are you hungry for?
Oh, seriously? Come on, buddy. I'll tell you what.
It's for a good cause. It's for charity. It's for food banks.
Charity, right. Are you going to be
So it's
eating
$100.
There?
It's $100. You get a pass for 7 weeks.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
You can eat as much as you want.
Right.
The average person here used it 28 times. So you multiply this $100 times.
How much pasta could you eat
that's
for
$21,000.
I mean,
okay. So you have to pick a restaurant. What's your restaurant play?
Well, let's talk about high-end eating for you. I know Olive Garden is high-end for Ellen. I don't even know if you can afford Olive Garden. So
you're the elitist.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Well, do you like darting restaurants? Is that your pick?
No, that's not my pick.
What is your pick?
You have to tell me which restaurant, because then I got something better.
I've got a couple more. I was going to say Starbucks, actually. I think that's one of the
a
best
restaurant.
They're serving food.
Okay, all right.
That doesn't count?
My answer.
Okay.
Weight Watchers.
Weight Watchers?
Yeah, Weight Watchers stock. They were looking at some of the numbers.
Yeah.
I'm a believer in Oprah.
Well,
she's down $100 million from the top. That stock went from 8 up to 28. Now it's come back down to 10.
Well,
so
I would not recommend that
level.
until we find out what this investigation's out. They had a major player just stepped down. Their money guy stepped down. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I would wait on that stock. That's a dangerous stock for me now.
It's a $10 stock. I like it. And she's got a 10% stake. So
wait to
I
see
believe
why
in the Oprah.
When the executives start to leave and with with.
You're starting rumors.
I'm not starting rumors. It's actually happened. I'd be careful with Weight Watchers.
You need to be.
Thank you.
I'm going to
Colin
stay mum
Kaepernick?
on this one. Can you name the highest paid QB? The quarterback that gets the highest salary, is it Cam Newton, Colin Kaepernick, or Tom
Okay.
Brady?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, Tom Brady
the way
deserves
they
it.
do, Well, the way they do the NFL, you know, it's kind of convoluted. Are we talking about guaranteed contract or the annual contract for this year? Are we talking about the cap hit? There's a lot of math involved.
I'm going to say Tom Brady.
Just because you like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Alan?
I know it's not Kaepernick. I know it's not, but I don't know if I want to choose Cam Newton.
Okay.
And I'm certainly not picking. I'm not picking Tom Brady.
Come on, I picked the VIX
Nope.
not moving just because
Alan?
I
I'm
didn't
picking
wanna-
the Michigan
I wanna
State
be different
quarterback,
than you. Go
Cousins.
ahead.
I picked Cousins. He's got a $20 million salary this year. It's not in the top, but it's still pretty fat number.
So he's guaranteed he's going to be wrong.
I will not pick Tom Brady.
Who are you going to
Sorry,
pick?
I can't do that. I will pick Cam Newton.
Cam Newton is the correct answer. $41 million.
Good job. Congratulations.
You did it.
Even when you hand him the answer, he doesn't want to get the right one. He's amazing.
Touchdown for Alan. Business First AM continues right after this.